Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes hour. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always liked the look of Hakim Ziyech, Peter. He's got all the...
There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Demirbay. And Nelson. Ayhan. Ziyech. Stood up well to him there. Bernardo Silva. Yilmaz. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Osimhen! Goal! Galatasaray!
Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Galatasaray break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Grealish. Very nicely done. Now it's Grealish. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Demirbay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ake. Forward it goes, and it's Gundogan. Spread out to the left. Matheus Nunes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gundogan. Now Foden. Calmly anticipates. Ziyech. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. Jakobs. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Keeper's not concerned by that. Yilmaz. Now it's Osimhen. He's through, now is he in? Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Grealish. Haaland. This is promising. That is lovely. Opts to play it back. It's Gundogan! What a save from Muslera! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's cut it out. Torreira. And now they can spring out of defence. Sanchez. Jacobs. Yilmaz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passing is crisp and sharp, and well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Foden! This is gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. Cross goes in there. And back out it comes. Galatasaray do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
And here's Green, big chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Grealish did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jacobs. Ball's gone out of play. Foden. Grealish! Oh, that is rather wayward. And Sanchez. Nelson. Gundogan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yilmaz. Showing good feet. Jakobs. That's going right the way across. With Ziyech. And Torreira. Ayhan. Foden. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Yilmaz. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Demirbay. And Ayhan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foden. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's a little off target. Matheus Nunes. Gundogan. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. No, he's not getting his way this time. Demirbay. Gundogan. Haaland. There's a sharp little ball. And Bernardo Silva! And he's heaved it away. Bernardo Silva. And that was very necessary. Now Foden. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's the throw. Foden. And he cuts out the supply. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Gundogan. Gundogan. Now then, the ball's come loose. Grealish. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Grealish. Nice control. Demirbay. Now it's Osimhen. Looking for options for movement. Pings it across. Cleared without complication. Milson. And Sanchez. Demirbay. Ziyech. He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's in has a goal! And in again. And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Edison, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's had a hit. Gundogan. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Now Lewis. Yilmaz. Osimhen. Matheus Nunes. No, that's been intercepted. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Away from immediate danger. Guardiol. Gundogan. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Gundogan! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Sanchez attempts a clearance. Now it's Grealish. Foden. Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Nilsson. Jacobs. Yilmaz. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lovely feet. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Ziyech. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ziyech. Played towards the other side. Akanji. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva is in a really good position out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. Sanchez has been caught there, it's a foul. Played out to the right. Ziyech. Oh, nice touch. Demirbay. And here's Ziyech. Here's the cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Jacobs. Now Demirbay. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, important interception. Gundogan. Now it's Haaland. Fiddles it through. Great ball. And the shot! They've done it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Sanchez. Nilsson. Sanchez. Now Jacobs. Yilmaz. Now Jacobs. Matheus Nunes. Ake. And Guardiol. And it's Ake. And Akanji, lofted upfield. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Haaland, Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Akanji, Ake, and Akanji, Matheus Nunes, Gundogan, Foden, Bernardo Silva, and that has been clubbed away. Demirbay, now it's Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Nice physical challenge. Foden. And it's Gundogan. Guardiola. Ball played for Grealish. Now Foden. Haaland. Gets his pass away. There's the hit! He can get that clear. Guardiola. And the cross comes in. Crossed in once more. And he's there to clear it. And it's hoisted clear. And they're quick to get it back. Played out to the left flank. Matheus Nunes. Haaland! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Grealish. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Nelson. Pass has gone astray, and they're not going to make any further progress now. Grealish. Grealish. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Foden. Foden, Haaland, Bernardo Silva, gets into some space, goalkeeper's ball, well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's found a way through. Spread out to the left. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. Grealish. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Now who's going to be first to this? In comes the... Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. Yilmaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good strength. Matheus Nunes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yilmaz. And it's Ziyech. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jakobs. Galatasaray finding their passes. Jakobs. Oh, sweet feet. And Torreira. He's got a side of goal. He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Vardiol. And it's Grealish. Grealish is fouled. Come off, but an audacious effort.
Haaland certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Ihan. Played out to the left flank. Jakobs. Good play on the left-hand side here. Matheus Nunes. Foden. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Out towards the flank.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
He's had a shot! Just off target.
Yilmaz really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And there is the half-time whistle. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're already into the second period.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Matheus Nunes. And it's De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Now De Bruyne. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sanchez is there, and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. He's having a go. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Cross from Matheus Nunes. Gets good distance on it. Oh, easy pickings there. Ake. Gundogan. And it's Bernardo Silva. And they've got a throw. And it's De Bruyne. Interesting ball. Firmly met. Grealish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Could fall kindly. And out to safety. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is a nice touch. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's come loose. Some really good ball movement. Matheus Nunes. Now Lewis. Matheus Nunes. And it's De Bruyne. And that has left him in a heap. Demirbay. And that is as far as they're going to go. Akanji. That's Gundogan. Grealish. And Guardiol. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yilmaz. Jacobs. Oh, good spread. With Ziyech. That's tidy. Oh, it's played into the area. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gundogan. Grealish. And it's Ake. Osimhen. Clears it away. Gets it back. De Bruyne. And Guardiola. Aim forwards. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just eases him off the ball. Guardiola. Matheus Nunes. Haaland. Greenish. He's done very well to get to that.
Grealish really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Demirbay. And he's forced to go back. Over to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jacobs. Demirbay. Knocks it out wide. Jacobs. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Matheus Nunes. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Haaland. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's there to get it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Threads one in. Matheus Nunes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this? Ziyech. And Sanchez. Jacobs. Driven forward. De Bruyne. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. And it's Gundogan. And Guardiola. Needs to return pass. Now Lewis. Grealish! He can pounce on that. And he hits the net. Muslera, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser. Galatasaray look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Galatasaray have somehow to break through, though. And it's De Bruyne. Guardiola. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bernardo Silva. Pinches it off him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Against the crossbar!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Jacobs. And Nelson. Grealish. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. No, he's not getting any further than that. Yilmaz. And he's managed to get free. And Ziyech! Ziyech providing an outlet on that flank. Matheus Nunes. Grealish. For De Bruyne. And it's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Now Lewis. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. Can he stop it going out? In comes the corner. Gundogan plays it short. Flashes it across. Matthews Nunes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's managed to get rid. They get a throw in. And it's Gundogan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yilmaz. Ball is over the line. Guardiol. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passing nice and neat. And here's De Bruyne, hits one! Sticks it away!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Osimhen. Ziyech. Looking for the runner. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. Osimhen's cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nilsson. Now Demirbay. Gundogan. Lobbed in behind. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Grealish certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Opts for safety. Shifted upfield. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get away here? Bernardo Silva. Matthews Nunes. Tries to get it clear. And here's De Bruyne. And he's gone backward here. Backward it goes. And it's played forward. Sanchez with the clearance. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Matheus Nunes turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away with one there. Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries making a foray down the right. Danger averted for now. Matheus Nunes. And here's De Bruyne. Demirbay. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Ziyech. Yilmaz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Galatasaray desperately searching for the winner here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Matheus Nunes. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Grealish. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Played out towards the right wing.
Galatasaray showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gundogan. And Guardiola. Grealish. Well timed, excellent interception. Demirbay. And he's forced to go back. And Nelson. Ayhan. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ayhan has got himself a free kick. Sanchez. Osimhen.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Grealish. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Grealish. And that's aimed into the middle. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. He can get that clear.
Haaland really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
keeper has taken decisive action.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Bernardo Silva with a definite foul there. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Torreira wins the duel this time. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
De Bruyne.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Demirbay. Osimhen, and the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forwards and with intent. Jacobs. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? They've won a corner. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he has been fouled there. Yilmaz! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Galatasaray merit full mark.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into the last 5 minutes. Haaland gets his pass away. Oh, shoot, shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Ake gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. I think we're just about done here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ah, he's given it away. Yilmaz. Aim forwards. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's nice. Jacobs. Now here's the delivery.
Galatasaray need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Stones. That's been drilled forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Jacobs. He's a sharp little ball here. The final seconds now. De Bruyne. Stones. And it's Grealish. Matheus Nunes. Played for Stones. Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shifted upfield. Clearly not happy with that. And back to the goalkeeper. Nilsson. And Torreira. And it's Ziyech. Sends it crossfield. Yilmaz. Gundogan. Now Lewis. Matheus Nunes. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Ayhan. Played out to the left flank. Grealish. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Akanji. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.